Hi friends, now we are going to talk about for loops in Python. So it can be represented as various types of for loops. One is looping process, looping through a string. Third one is break statement, continue statement, range function, and else in for loop, nested loops, and the pass statement. Like that we are going to describe. That is actual break statement, continuous break statement, continue statement, range statement, else in for loop, nested loop, pass statement. Now we are going to represent that first concept is that for loop. Okay. So generally, what is the definition of this for loop? A for loop is used for iterating. That is very important. That iterating over a sequence. Sequence is a combination of list, tuple, dictionary, set, and maybe in string. So how can you define that? Here that quote is a variable is equal to, we have three strings: academy, college, and institute, like that. Now, what is the meaning of this for loop? Here for x in quote, at the end of this we are using colon this. So quote having three variables, three items. Okay, one by one you have to move in x. So right now for x in quote, in the first statement you are getting x value is academy. At the output of this instruction you will be get the result will be academy. Next, second item is moving from this quote variable to x. Then the value is college. Next one is institute. Like that you can display the function for this for loop. That is, the for loop does not require an indexing variable to set beforehand. This is very important concept for loop. So next one is looping through a string. So this one is looping through a string. That is actual second one is looping through a string. That indicates that even strings are iterable objects. They contain a sequence of characters. This one is actually a string. It contains that sequence of characteristics, K, O, T, like that. So you are writing that for x in quotation, that value is print x. After execution of this, you will get the result will be first letter K moving from that. You will get the result is K. Next one is O. Next one is T. Next one is E. Next one is S. Next one is H. Like that you can display that. That is actual looping through a string. Next, the third one is there is a break statement. That is, with the break statement, we can stop the loop before it has looped through all the items. For example, you are taking that variable is quote is equal to that value is academy is one item, project is another item, and institute item. So for in previous condition we discussed up to these two lines where for x in quote, at the end of this we are using colon. So first item of the quote is academy, that is moving into x. Then you can print x. Based on this response, you will be get output values. The first one is academy. Next one is if x is equal to project or not. Right now academy is equal to project. No. If the condition is satisfied, then you can stop the process. Next, go to next value. Next item of the quote is project. So project is moving from quote variable to x variable. Then you can print x, that value is project. You will be get project. Okay. So this is the output for project. Next, is it equal to project? Yes. Then you can stop the iteration. No need to go to next item of the quote. So finally you will be get these two items will be get at output. Okay. For example, in the same instruction, if you remove the print x in this position, and if you write here, Okay, that is at the end of this, if you write print of x, that means you will be able to display only academy intersection. Why? Because first item is academy is moving in x. Then first of all you are checking that intersection if x is equal to project or not. Okay, no. Okay, you will be get output. Next, then only you can print academy. Next, go to second value is project is satisfied. Immediately break. No need to print. That's why you will be get only one output. So you may moving after break intersection or before break intersection. That is actual. Next one is continue statement. This type of instructions already we discussed. Whenever you are using break instruction, until satisfying the particular statement you have to do. Okay, but continuous means you have to stop, you have to remove that particular condition is satisfied or not. For example, we have three items: academy, project, college. You have to remove this project and the remaining functions you have to continue. Like that you have to. So for example, if you take that output for this example is in quote variable we have academy, project, college. For x in quote, the first item of the quote is academy, that is moving into x. If x is academy is equal to project, no, then you can starting and ending, and one is increment. Like that you can use the range instruction. Like that you can generate. For example, if you take this instruction is if you write that range of 2 comma 30 comma 3, for example, if you take this, okay, what will be get at output you will be get the starting value is 2 plus 3, this is the increment 5, next 8, next 14, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29, up to this. Okay, then based on that you can generate the samples. Okay, this is the actual concept. So range having that starting value, ending value and increment. Okay, this is the example for we have various types of responses. The next one is else instruction in for loop. So the else key in a for loop specify a block of code to be executed when the loop is finished. For example, for x in the range is 6, print x, else print finally finished. So what is the meaning of this output? You will get this is your range is 6 means always you consider is range 6 is not included, that is actually excluded, where 6 is excluded. Like that you can take. So first one is 0, so print x. So simply you will be get output value is 0. Next, if the condition is not satisfied, you have to follow else instruction. Okay, next one is 1, 2, 3, print like that you can take. 4, 5, enough. If the condition is not satisfied, that you have to follow this. Whatever the message you have, that is finally you will be get that finally finished. Like that you will be get. Okay. So this is the example for else in for loop. The next one is same example, we are adding one break instruction. So simply that for x in range is 6. So simply x value is 0. If 0 is equal to 3, okay, if the condition is satisfied, you have to break that condition. So whatever the output value, you will be get 0. Next one is 1. 1 is equal to 1. So you can print. Whenever you are having this instruction, you have to follow that. Okay, otherwise print x. Next, the value is 2. 2 is equal to 3. If the condition is satisfied, you have to break. Otherwise print like that. The condition is next incremented by 1, that x value is 3, then you have to stop the process. Finally you will be get. Okay, this is actual concept. No need to follow any else instruction finally like that. So this is actual output for this. Okay. Next one is nested loop. Next one is nested loop. A nested loop is a loop inside a loop. We have number of loops we are using this. For example, if you take this, the variable name is Koti. It has pen, pencil, book like that. Okay. Next one is Karthi. That is another variable. That is the apple, banana, cherry. Now I am taking the two loops. That is actual this. This is one loop. This is another loop. Within the loop you have to follow. So first of all, for x in Koti, is the first variable is pen. Okay. So how can you get the result for this is here. Result for this, simply you are writing that result is, first one is x. Now we are in the first item of the code is pen. Now x value is pen. Okay. Next, Karthi, the first item is apple. Then you can write that x comma y is x comma present x value is pen comma next value is apple. Okay. Now that until completion of this second loop, you have to go to, then only you can go to upper loop. First, now we are in this, you have to finish the all items in Karthi. This is the apple. Once again I am repeating this. Koti having 3 items. Karthi has 3 items. Now we are in sub loop. This is actual. Now here until completion of this for loop, you have to then only you can increase the upper loop. Now present first item of the code is pen. Yes, x value is pen. Next Karthi, the first item is apple. Next you can print x comma y is present x value is pen, next value is apple. Next y is incremented by 1. So next Karthi is incremented by 1 is banana. Already x value is statistic. So simply you can take pen comma banana. Next, take the third item for this. That is pen comma cherry. Like that you can take. Okay. After completion of these Karthi items, then only that goes to upper layer. Next, that is coat is incremented by 1. What is the value of pencil? Now, pencil. Once again, we are starting onwards for Karthi variable. Now we are considering this apple. Apple. Next one is pencil comma. Next item of the Karthi is banana. Next one is pencil comma cherry. Next, then only you can go to upper value. That's the third item is book. Book comma apple. Next book comma banana. Book comma last one is cherry. Like that you have to generate this. So this is the actual concept of nested loop. And the last one is the pass statement. Always whenever you are having pass statement, you have a loop or whatever the condition you have to complete the entire statement. But if you have that due to some reasons, for loop cannot be empty. But if you, for some reasons, have a for loop with no content, put the past statement, that is replaced by past statement, you can avoid the error. For example, for x in 0, 1, 2. So you don't have any content. Simply you can write that past. Then only you can avoid an error. Okay. So that is the concept of this instruction. Okay. Thank you.